وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين أما بعد. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, all praise is due to Allah, the Lord of the world. May the peace and blessings of Allah be upon our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, his family and his companions. Next, I would say thank you to all invited guests. We are honored to have with us today Dr. Nani Kretnawati M. the Dean of the Faculty Teacher Training and Education. And also thank you to all of the audience who have been pleased to attend our event today. Hopefully, this event can provide benefits and entertainment for all of attendees.
Ladies and gentlemen, we as
Master of Ceremony,
I'm Anissa Ulfa Safitri,
my name is Risa Dwi Almanda,
will announce schedule of the event today.
The first is opening.
The second is welcoming speeches.
The third is our main event, drama performance.
And the last is closing.
Okay, well, for the first event, the opening, let's open the event this morning by reciting Al-Basmalah together. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
The next event is the welcoming speech. The first speech will be delivered by Dr. Nani Kretnawati M. as the Dean of the Faculty of Teacher Training and Education. Please welcome.
Give us big applause.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin wassalatu wassalamu ala asrofil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajmain amma ba'du. Allahumma sholli ala Muhammad wa ala ali sayyidina Muhammad. First of all, I would like to say my appreciation, great appreciation to Ibu Mofi, as the lecturer, who has guided all of the students, to have the performance for this morning, and also all of the lecturers here who would spend the time, to appreciate the show here, and also all of the students, the guests, I don't know, are they all from English education program? Most of them are from English education program, Okay, actually we also invite the Ketua Yayasan, but maybe he will come later, so please allow me to have the welcoming speech for this morning. Alhamdulillah, this is a very good thing to do. This is the product of a lecture, that should be appreciated by all of the people in FKIP especially, and hopefully such kind of activities would be presented also by other subjects, so that the students would not only study from the theory, and then just like that, the theory, it's okay, that's important, but by having practice, drama practice like this, I think there are so many advantages, for you, especially all of the presenters, even though you need so much time to prepare, energy, and also maybe financial support to do this, and I'm sure it's hard, it's really hard to do, but I think it's a good lesson, and then would give you impressions, memories, and many other things, And then, of course, this one will give impact, to your next life, as a professional teacher. So you have been engaged in such kind of activities, and then you will understand how to manage it and how to make a good performance, and you by yourself have already practiced that, so that you may also make such kind of events, which is very useful, for your future students. So don't worry about anything. Everything that you have spent for this activity, I think it's worth. Especially for the literature, literary work. I think maybe for some people who are not very engaged in the literary work, maybe just see it as something which is not very important, but most of us actually, given the ideas, and then also many other things that can be the inspirations from the work of the literature. Especially here, this is the old work of literature, given by William Shakespeare, the masterpiece, maybe it's not the masterpiece, maybe the Old Man and the Sea is the masterpiece of the William Shakespeare, but King Lear here is also one of the best work from William Shakespeare. And then there are many other literary works that we can also appreciate, not only from other countries, but also from our countries. And especially it should give the inspirations for all of us that there are so many good things in life. People are struggling in their life, and then there are some people, not very many people, see it as very valuable things, so that present it in a literary work. And then by seeing that, people will have more ideas, inspiration, and then awareness, of anything happen in life, and then it's very useful. Okay, thank you very much, for all of the committee for the work hard, and especially for the Ibu Mofi that has worked very hard, to give the guidance to the students to make this come true. So maybe please get more motivation to do this better next time. Thank you very much. Happy watching the performance. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you so much for Dr. Nari Petwati, who has given us a very extraordinary welcome. So, as we know, today's event is drama performances. This program is the part of our English education curriculum, specifically designed to nurture students' talents and interests in English language learning. Additionally, it serves as requirements for English drama and performance course in 5th semester.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, now we have arrived at the peak of the event, namely the drama performance from class 5A and 5B. Give us a big round of applause! Yay!
Okay, Carissa, what is this drama actually about?
Okay, so according to the etymology, the term drama comes from the Greek word draumai, which means something that acts. Based on the history of this word, drama can be understood as an action or that is written down and then made into a story and then used in a performance on a stage, or even used in other media such as TV, YouTube, and so on. Kanisa, do you know what the benefit of drama itself?
Yeah, I know. In drama, it contains moral message. So moral message it makes us aware about the mistakes, and it also can make us better people.
Okay, wow, you have a point there. It turns out this drama is useful too, right? So let's just feel what drama will be shown this morning.
The first performance will be presented by Class 5B. They'll bring to life the tragedy of King Lear.
Okay, and after that, we'll have class 5A with the magical comedy of The Curse in the Midnight inspired A Midsummer Night Dream. Tragedy and comedy are the perfect combination, right?
Yeah. Also, don't worry. We promise to make things interesting, light, fun, and maybe a little sprinkle of humor between the drama.
Okay, before we kick the show, let's take a moment to introduce the two incredible Shakespearean plays you'll be enjoying today.
Okay, the first we have King Lear, performed by Class 5B. It's a powerful tragedy about a king, his daughters, and the consequences of the trust, betrayal, and ambition. A tale that will leave you thinking long after the curtain falls.
And after that, class 5A will present the enchanting comedy The Curse in the Midnight inspired by A Midsummer Night Dream. Get ready for a magical story filled with fairies, mischief, and love, where nothing is quite as it seems.
Wow! Two plays, two completely different journeys. One will tug at your heart and the other one will tickle your imagination.
Yeah, now that you know what's in the story, let's get started with our first performance of the day.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Class 5B with their rendition of Shakespeare's King Lear. Please give applause.
Once upon a time, in a tragic story of a king who got betrayed by his daughter. This one is Shakespeare's most complex story. King Lear, the king has decided to hand over his crown to their daughters. And the event of the story will make the tragedy story of this story. So without further ado, let's do the drama commence!
My lord, you go for us. With all due respect, is there anything you can do? Cease, my lord.
My trusted friends, I've been given this much thought, and I've called you here to share an important decision for the good of the kingdom.
What decision is this, my lord?
I, as the rightful ruler of this kingdom, decided to pass down my throne and kingdom to my daughters.
Good heavens! Are you truly serious about this, my lord?
And why wouldn't I be?
Your Majesty, please reconsider. The young ladies are not ready to rule. They spend all their time dressing up, trying on jewelry, and attending parties.
This decision is mine to make, and you have no right to disagree.
Your Majesty, Cordelia spends most of the time with books and in the kitchen.
And what is wrong with that?
Nothing, my lord, but he's actually too young to take on such a responsibility.
Your opinions will not change my decision.
Please, my lord, I beg you to reconsider.
Gloucester, why aren't you with me? You are almost the same age as me. Why can't you understand that?
Spare me, my lord.
Oh, he's gone mad.
Edmund,
Yep.
go now and summon 3 of my daughters to me at once. I will speak with them directly to see who is worthy to rule the kingdom.
As you wish, my lord. I shall go at once. The three of them are now in the same room, together with the King Lear, Edmund, Queen of France, and Gloucester.
In the meantime, we will share our serious plan. Bring me the map. Let it be known that we have decided to divide our kingdom into 3 parts. It is with our firm intention to pass down the burdens and responsibilities of ruling to the younger and stronger hands so we can live out the rest of our lives in peace, free from worries as we approach the end of our days. Now, my daughters, since we are giving up our rule, our land, and our duties, tell me this. Which one of you loves me the most? The one who proves their love the greatest will receive the largest share of the kingdom. Gonorrhea, my eldest, you speak first.
Oh, my lord, there are no words to express how much I love you. I love you more than my own sight, freedom or space, more than anything precious, rare and valuable. As much as life itself with all its grace, health, beauty, and honor. As deeply as a child loves parent and a parents love a child. My love for you is so strong, it takes my breath away and leaves me speechless. It takes beyond anything you can imagine. This is how much I love you.
Thank you, Gonorrhea. All of this land, from this point onward, with its dark forest, rich fields, flowing rivers, and wide green meadows, I give it to you. It shall be yours forever. Now, what does our second daughter say? Regan, speak.
Being of the same blood as my sister, I am Regan, her equal in love. With all my heart, I feel she has spoken words that match my own feelings. The first shirt, I declare that my happiness lies all in of love for you, Your Majesty.
Poor me, Cordelia. Maybe not. Because I know my love is far greater than anything I can say.
Thank you, Regan. To you and your descendants, I give this third of our beautiful kingdom, equal in size, power, and joy, to what I have given Gonorrhea. Now, my joy, though the youngest, you are not the least loved. What can you say to earn a share richer than your sisters? Speak, my darling.
Oh, my king. I cannot say words that are too fancy or grand. My love for you is the love of a daughter for her father. But when I'm married, my love will also belong to my family. So I cannot say more than this.
Do you want to say more, Cordelia?
Nothing. Thank you, my lord.
My dear Cordelia, you know that nothing will come from nothing, don't you?
Unhappy that I am. I cannot heap my heart into my mouth. I love your majesty according to my bond, no more, no less.
Mend your speech a little, as it may mar your fortunes. So be it. Your honesty will be your only inheritance. By the sacred light of the sun, the secrets of Hecate and the night, and by the power of the stars that give us lives and take it away, I now give up all my fatherly duties, ties, and love for you. From this moment on, you are a stranger to me forever. Even the cruelest barbarian, or someone who feeds their own children to satisfy their hunger, will be as close to my heart and as deserving of my pity and help as you, who were once my daughter.
What kind of justice is this? Will you now abandon your most beloved daughter?
Say what you will, Queen of France. Cordelia, leave my sight at once.
Old man, what are you doing? Do you think morality means staying silent when performance with flattery? True morality honors honesty, even when kingdom makes foolish choices. As Queen of France, I suggest you rephrase your decision. Consider this as act. I will stake my life on this judgment. Your youngest daughter love you no less than the others. In quiet words, hold through me.
This is my fault. He didn't use my word as quick as my sister. But I hope you are.
Enough of your talk.
My lord, I believe this is a mistake.
Do you wish to live with Cordelia, my noble man?
No, my lord. My life is just a pawn, always ready to defend you. And I'm not afraid to lose it if it's protected.
Cordelia, my dear, come here. Come with me and be my daughter.
See? That's what happened when you're proud. Did you think the king will outside you and love you most?
You have no idea what you have done. How beautiful. I know your wicked words, but I beg you to take her the king with all your heart and prove him the love you claim to have. Spare us your lecture. The exit door is over. Sister, I think father is leaving tonight. He is going with you for now, and he's going with you next month.
That's right.
You see how unpredictable he's becoming. We have noticed his poor judgment, especially in how he treated Cordelia. Everyone knows that Cordelia was the king's favorite.
It's just old age. He's always been a bit impulsive.
Yeah, Reagan, we need to plan our next move. If the fathers continue to behave like this, we will have to take control.
We need to act quickly.
Why should I let the rules of society and traditions hold me back and label me unfairly? Why am I called a bastard or treated as less just because this contents on my birth? Why did you call me a lowborn when I have a strong body, a capable mind, and a phone just as anyone else? I won't accept this. If my plans succeed, I will take what I deserve. I will grow stronger every single day. I wouldn't blame the King of France for living in danger. The king, he has gone mad, and now he has lied tonight. Something's on your mind, Edwin. Oh, nothing. Nothing, Mama. Everything is fine. Nothing? Then why are you hiding that letter? If it's nothing important, there is no need to hide it. Please, let me see. It's really something you shouldn't see. Give me the letter, please, Edwin. Please, Father. It's really something. The letter, please. I hope you would trust me that whoever what, please. They just meant to test my character. Man, people always look down and just insecure. They didn't see just. They didn't see your greatness. You are much better than your friend. You can roll and lead them to glorious. the fathers of fashion were thinking is so it must continue. But for
Edmund, when did you get this? Who brought it to you?
I don't know, Father. I found asleep under the window of my study room. And I wouldn't do that to you, Father. You know that, right?
Of course I know. But it's so strange. Unbelievable. How can someone be like this? Are they perhaps trying to set you up?
I don't know, Father. That's my fear. But if you wish, I investigate and search for this person.
Edmund, I order you to investigate more.
Yes, Father. You have my word. What a fool. He was so easy to trick. I will use this as my advantage. I will get what I want. No matter what.
After giving up his throne, King Lear gave his palace to his eldest daughter, Goneril, as they lived together.
What's the matter, my daughter? Why the sour look? You have been frowning too much lately.
Sir, many of your knights and followers are constantly picking fight and causing trouble. I hope they tell you this will be the solution.
Are you really my daughter?
I'm worried because of how you've been speaking and acting. It seems like you're encouraging their behavior and allowing to continue. If that's the case, their action will face consequences, and I won't hesitate to take an action. I would rather do what's right than let simple behavior go unchecked. I know you are wise. Use wisdom and put aside this resentment in your behavior, which have turned into someone you're not.
You ungrateful wretch! I won't burden you any longer. I still have another daughter.
You insult and strike my people, and your rowdy followers treat you who are trying like merciful.
You liar! My men are carefully chosen, the best of the best, who carry their duties with precision and respect. Oh, such a small fault once seemed so monstrous in Cordelia, so monstrous it tore apart my very nature, drove love from my heart, and filled it with bitterness. Oh, Lear, 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 why do I open door to such foolishness?
Foolishness. I cannot allow this continue. That old man needs to be taught a lesson so he dares not try to control me again. I'm sick of his foolishness and the unfriendly chaos of his nature. I must write to my sister Regan, urging her to receive the king when he comes to her.
The 3 hours after Regan arrived to Goneril Castle, Lear stands, his face etched with concern.
Regan, you must believe me. Goneril has treated me cruelly. She has stripped me of my servants and my comforts.
Father, I do believe you. It sounds like Goneril has become quite reasonable. Perhaps she is simply overwhelmed by her responsibilities.
Overwhelmed! She cast me out, Regan.
Perhaps it will be best you return to her, Father. Apologize, and perhaps she will see reason.
Apologize to her? I, the king?
I know it is difficult, Father, but for the sake of peace and harmony...
Never! She has wronged me, Regan, and I demand you to take me in.
I cannot, Father. My castle is not large enough for your entire retinue.
Father, I see you have found refuge here.
You, You have the audacity to show your face after what you have done.
Sister, perhaps we should discuss this calmly.
Calmly? Calmly? Father has abandoned all his duties. He is old and foolish.
Foolish! I am your king!
Father, we love you, but your age is showing. You need to understand that you cannot rule as you once did.
I will not be dictated by my daughters!
If you wish to stay with us, you must agree with our terms.
What terms?
You must surrender half of your army to us.
Half of my army? I will reduce my army by 50 if I may stay with Gonorrhea.
I'm afraid not, Father.
What of you, Regan? Will you take me in?
I won't, Father, but I can only accommodate 25 of your men.
25 of my men? I will reduce my army by 50 if I may stay with Gonorrhea.
Very well. Then you may leave.
Then what of you, Regan? Will you take me in?
I won't, Father, but I can only accommodate 25 of your men.
Both of you? Not a single soldier? You have broken my heart, my children. May God curse you both!
My lord, you cannot silence this winner. Let him go. He will learn his lesson. You cannot be so heartless.
Lock the gates!
Edmund, my son, we must act swiftly. Regan and Goneril have torn against their own father, casting him out into the storm. It is disgrace.
Father, that is terrible. What do you intend to do?
I must seek out her. He needs our help. I fear for his safety. But you must be discreet, because Regan and Goneril will not hesitate to silence anyone who opposes them.
Of course, Father. But your safety is paramount.
Edmund, I must leave immediately. And I trust you to keep our plan secret.
Yes, Father. You have my word. Tell
Yes, young master.
Regan and Godwin, my father knows the plan, so he intends to rebel against them.
As you wish, young master.
Soon, Father, you will pay for your neglect, and I, Edmund, will claim my rightful place.
A raging storm lashes the bleak path. Lear, drenched and shivering, stands defiant against the elements. The storm rages around him, mirroring the turmoil within his soul.
Blow, wind! Crack your cheeks! Rage! Blow, you cataracts and hurricanes! Drown till you drown the cocks! Oh, I've taken little care of this. Thinkest thou that this world I do but tread upon revelry? I tell thee, I had less knowledge than a boy. Why should a horse, a rat, or cat uncover nature's livery, while I, kings of kings, should be exposed to this foul weather?
As the storm raged on, Lear cries echoed through the night, a haunting testament to the depth of human suffering. Gloucester, wrapped in heavy cloak, emerged from the storm and spotted her wandering aimlessly.
Who there? Who was there in the same verse? My lord, good my lord, come back with me. You are in great danger.
No, I will stay and challenge the wind.
Come, my lord. We can find shelter there, and we can rest.
A shelter. It is a very foolish thing to be a king.
Let us go, my lord. It is cold and dark.
No! Let me alone!
Come, my lord. We can talk. Send letters to Cordelia in France. Inform her of the king's condition. Come, my lord. We are almost there. You must not despair. Cordelia loves you. She yearns to see you.
No, Gloucester. I'm a monster. A beast. I've driven away my dearest children. Driven her to despair. How can I face her now?
Your action will misguide my lord. But they don't define you. Cordelia is compassionate soul. She will understand.
I've brought nothing but despair to my family. I am unworthy of their love.
You are not unfortunate. You are a man who has made mistakes. But you are also a man who is capable of great love.
Do you think so, Gloucester?
I'm certain of it. Cordelia loves you. She will forgive you, my lord.
Perhaps I should see her. But what if she rejects me?
She will not. She loves you too much. Come, my lord. Let us hope for the best. Your Majesty, I have great news. My father, King Lear, has been cancelled by his oldest daughters, Regan and Goneril. They have driven him to madness.
Where did Cordelia? I'm so sorry to hear this.
I
Speak
fear
of him.
he wanders the countryside alone and destitute. I beseech you, Your Majesty, grant me 100 soldiers to search for him.
Even after what he did to you,
Still my father.
you are always like this. Of course, my dear, you shall have them go, maybe for your father's seventh son.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Your Majesty, Princess, artillery come from our Scots. The French have arrived. They are ready for battle. Then let them come. We shall meet them on the field of honor.
I have faith that you will be fair, Cordelia.
Thank you, Your Majesty. I shall not fail.
In the battlefield, the war raged on, with the French force led by Queen of France and Cordelia, and the English please porcelain by Edmund. In the midst of the battle, Queen of France is mortally wounded. She falls to the ground. Her eyes fill with despair.
My lord, we have terrible news. What is it? The French have been defeated. The Queen of France, she is dead, and the Princess Cordelia, she has been captured.
Cordelia! Gloucester, wait!
I must go.
Gloucester! You don't even know where they took her! Oh, what have I done? Cordelia!
Lear lived with determined look. Cordelia is his daughter, not the Gloucester, so it should be him who must save her. With this, he can at least add one for the part he has done to her before.
Edmund, you're back. How is it?
Your Highness, we win. The Queen of France is dead and Cordelia, she is safely secured in the dungeon. Now that we win, let's celebrate it. Oh, thank you, Edmund. Thank you. Let's cheers.
Excellent. She will not trouble us any longer.
Now that she is out of the way, we can focus on consolidating our power. But I must advise executing her so often. The people still hold her in high regard, so such an act could turn public sentiments against us. We have the army on our team. Who cares what the people think?
Edmund has a point. A public execution will only draw attention to our cruelty. But she must be silent. Perhaps more secret solution.
Yeah, I see where you are going. If she were to disappear. Your Majesty, that would be too risky. Someone would notice.
If no one ever finds the body,
Let it be done. As you wish, Your Highness. Edmund has always been loyal to you. I don't understand why.
loyalty is earned, not given. And Edmund knows who has been the most supportive of him. He respects my authority and carries out his duties with diligence.
Supportive? Supportive? You have merely tolerated him because of his appearance. And loyalty can be both, Regan. Edmund is not different. He is simply playing both sides, waiting for the best opportunity.
How dare you! Edmund is a man of integrity. He will never betray me.
Oh, really? Or perhaps he is simply more interested in the prospect of the power and influence. After all, he is a bastard. A bastard can never be truly one.
Don't speak of him like that.
I will speak as I please, and I will do whatever it takes to ensure my own power.
You wouldn't dare.
Including anything you, if necessary.
As they continue go,
Regan,
Cornell and Regan slowly feel themselves hard to breathe, as if someone is choking them. The air grows heavy with the sound of death. With a swift and silent, the poison had done its work. Cornell and Regan fall to the floor as they succumb to deadly poison.
You are dying, Edmund. Tell me, why did you kill Cordelia?
Cordelia? I'm just simply following order.
What do you mean, Edmund?
Rick and Cornwell have sent me to kill her.
I need to tell her about this.
Without even batting an eye, for the last time. Why is it always her that you choose? Am I not your son?
In a secluded place, a misty rain fall on the secluded part of the castle ground. Gloucester, battered and bruised, stumbled into a clearing, his eyes widened in horror as he sees King Lear and Cordelia's lifeless body.
What on earth has happened here? Edmund! Cordelia! Cordelia! My sweet Cordelia! I've never meant to hurt you! Is this your way of taking revenge on me? Is this your punishment for what I've done to you before? I never told you how much I loved you. I was a fool! A blind fool! Come back to me, my darling. Please come back.
For a moment, their eyes widen as he sees something, a glimmer of flicker across his face.
She is breathing. She is alive.
But it's only an illusion. Cordelia remains still and lifeless. Gloucester watched in anguish as Lear hope is extinguished. The old king begins trembling violently.
No. No. No! Why have you forsaken me?
Overwhelmed by grief and despair, Lear's heart gave up. He slumped forward, overcome with grief and despair. Slowly approached the lifeless body of Lear and Cordelia. He kneeled beside them, his body trembling.
My lord! My dear! Sweet lady!
As the first ray of break through the cloud, a casting mournful glow over the scene, Gloucester grip on the life loosened. So guys, these are our main character of this story. So this one is Nikmatul Decima as a Cordelia's Knight. And this is Shivanur Sabila as Regan. And there was Andini Putri Anugrah Pratama. And there is Alright, and that's Kanaya as Edmund. And then Mali Putra Pratama as the King Lear. And there is Siti Zahra as Gloucester. And the special one is Octaviani Darozatul Alia as Cordelia. And there is Fitri Darcy as Queen of France. And the last, there was Dinda Eka Putratama as Cordelia's Knight. And guys, the story of King Lear comes to end. A powerful king and blinded by pride and foolish lies. As we know, true love is not about fancy words, but it's about sincerity and honesty. But sometimes love doesn't give us a second change. In the end, all they all fell and remain as a storm in their hearts finally faded away. So art is Ninajo as a narrator. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
giving super classic literature kingdom vibes. And also we are honored to have with us today Dr. Haji Didi Hilman SM, MH, MPDI, the chairman of Ibnu Khaldun Educational Foundation. Maybe you could give us some words. Please welcome.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Should I speak in English? No, Ibu, ini saya terkesan sekali. Best performance ya, luar biasa. Saya minta mewakili nanti tayangkan drama Shakespeare juga, judulnya The Merchant of Venice, pedagang dari Venesia. Yayasan siap jadi sponsornya. Biasanya karya-karya Shakespeare ini kan nggak happy ending ya, tragedi. Tapi yang drama komedi ini happy ending. Nanti cocok deh jadi Shylock. Tadi yang gede badannya lebih cocok kayak figur itu tuh. Karena itu bagus ceritanya. Nanti kita undang bank-bank syariah. Karena itu tentang riba sebetulnya. Jadi money lending kebetulan orang Yahudi itu ya, pembunga uangnya. Pokoknya bagus lah ceritanya. Silahkan nanti yayasan siap jadi sponsor. Doain aja kalau nanti gedung itu sudah jadi, kita buat untuk pertunjukan semacam ini. Karena saya lihat pronounce-nya udah bagus-bagus tuh, karena terlatih ya. Mungkin itu belajar pronunciation itu dari kegiatan seperti ini. Jadi diperbanyaklah teater-teater drama. Sekali lagi hebat, sukses. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, thank you to Dr. Haji Didi Hilman who has come a few words to us. Okay, now ladies and gentlemen, before we continue, let's take a moment to hear from you, our wonderful audience. Yes, we love to know about your thoughts. Does anyone have a message or maybe impression that they would like to share with us about the performance before? Feel free to raise your hand and we'll bring the microphone for you.
Please your hand.
Okay. Okay, hello everyone. I am Ahista Papiranrila from third semester, class A. First of all, the performance was wonderful. I am a person who loves Shakespeare so much. This is really what I expected when I read the script, when I based it on according to the Shakespeare itself. I love the pronunciation, and perhaps there is some changes about the character. It should be male, but it changes into a female because like the lack of person, yeah. But first of all, I love it so much. The rest of us, and then good job. I think that's all from me. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your beautiful impression. Does anyone have any thought or impression? Feel free to raise your hand. Anyone?
Well, okay. I would like to choose Kak Risa. By the way, Kak Risa, what do you think about the performance before?
For me, the character of Lear himself is fascinating. He starts as a proud, stubborn king who makes terrible mistakes, and his descent into madness is heartbreaking, yet thought-provoking.
Yes, he is such a fascinating character, right?
Yep.
Okay, so let's move on to our second performance of the day.
Get ready to enter the magical, whimsical world of The Curse in the Midnight. This enchanting comedy, performed by Class 5A, is filled with fairies, romance, and plenty of surprises. Okay, but before we start, I will introduce the characters in this drama. There are 7 actors. The first is Ismail Faiz as King Frederick. Okay, the second is Muhammad Haikal Muzaki as Edward. The third is Rian Yuda as Albert. The fourth is Denara Safinka as Eleanor. Next is Nifa Safarah as Helena. And the last is Intan Septiani as Lily. Yay! Give a big applause.
Okay, so please cheer on class 5A as they take us on a journey of love, mischief, and wonder. Please give a warm round of applause for class 5A.
Once upon a time, in the kingdom of Andorra, Edward and Albert arrived at the palace after visiting the next country. As representative, the kingdom of Andorra, they had assumed their mission was very information given by their father, which was to make an offer to the kingdom of Victoria. So, the northern territory located right between Andorra and Victoria was divided for 2 countries fairly. Previously, King of Victoria consents that the territory belonged to his countries.
Welcome back, my sons. You are very good. King of Victoria gave us letter that England to the Macedonian Empire. You are truly my sons, especially you, Edward. You are actually my friend. And you are good too, Albert. As we have succeeded, I will give you a reward. I will do as you wish. Please tell me what you want. Starting from you, Edward.
Thank you, my father. I just want to be the crown prince ceremony as soon as possible. Then everyone knows in the future, the king of Andorra will abdicate on me.
Very ambitious like me. And how about you, Albert?
Thank you, Father. I just have a little wish that I want to tell you. I'm going to marry with Helen.
What? Marry her?
Yeah, of course. Eleanor and I have planning this for so long, and we thought this was the right time to tell you.
Wait, how can marry her? This is loving you? Impossible.
What are you talking about, Ed? Impossible? Not possible. I love him so much.
In the middle of their conversation, Helen came intending to enter the room. She should come with Eleanor but too late. Because she heard the noise there, she doesn't go inside and chooses to listen from far away.
No, I don't do that. Albert, I know twice enough to say that, right?
And what do you mean by that, Edward? Obviously, because Eleanor said it herself. I don't even quote her. So please, stop hallucinating.
Elliot, say nothing. You want to marry me, right?
Of course I want. I love him so much. Don't talk too much, Edward. I never told you.
Father, up until marry Eleanor. I love her, father.
Oh, my good son.
Is he serious like Eleanor? I know he just doesn't know something.
So, Albert, I will just okay. Remember, your brother will be crowned prince. It will be better for Lear to see you at work.
Whatever, you're such a patriot. Let me just go from him.
You are not that old shit.
When Albert and Eleanor left the room, they meet with Helen, but they don't greet Helen and just left. Helen also focuses only on Edward, who is talking to his father with a sad feeling of heartache. After hearing that, her cutie cookie Edward is loving Eleanor. Helen's intention was to approach Edward inside, but afraid that Edward would scold her, she chose to follow Albert and Eleanor to inquire further.
Crazy. How can my dad do this with my brother? It's very unfair. My dear pal, are you sure that you My dear, from the moment I met you, my world hasn't been the same. You make every day brighter, you make every little thing feel like magic, and you make every moment special. I can't imagine a future without you by my side. And also, I don't need anything else in this world as long as I have you. So today, I want to ask the most important question of my life. Will you marry me?
Albert and Eleanor are continuing their talking about their planning to go from the kingdom of Andorra. Not long after that, Helen comes approaching them in breathless.
Eleanor, Albert, Helen, what's going on? What's happened to you? Helen, the king is secret our marriage. It's all of our plan. That's because Edward said you love me. Ed, you love is my best friend Ella. How could he? Helen, is Ed in love with you? I'm so sorry, Helen. I didn't know about that.
Helen, I know how Edward is. I'm sure it's not serious about that. Just take it easy, okay? Therefore, Eleanor and I will go away from this kingdom. I hope you will help us not to tell anyone about this, including Edward.
Sure, Helen. We will be leaving tonight. I beg you to let us go. If you want to meet us, come back here at 6 p.m. Okay, but I don't think I can talk about it. But I have to go first. Hope you will be together forever. Thank you, Helen.
Helen leaves Albert and Eleanor. Her thinking and feeling are hurt by the reality. Even though she has loved Edward for a long time, now she wants to meet with Edward first. Helen is looking for Edward in every corner of the palace and finally meet him.
Edward!
Helen, what are you doing here?
I'm looking for you, Edward. Are you alright?
Well, I'm getting busy with Aura.
Are you sure you lost Eleanor?
Yeah, why did you ask that? I'm loving Elena.
Helen is feeling more sad, hurt, and unfair. Suddenly, she remembered Eleanor and Albert's plan. She thinks to tell Edward about their plan, so that Edward feels Helen is always on his side.
Last afternoon, I met them and they told me they will drink Angela tonight. They will meet at 6 p.m.
What? How will they plan that?
I think just let them go. They love each other.
What did you say? I never let them go.
Come on, Edward. How can we separate them? Anyways, that's me. Did you forget that I love you, Edward?
I'm hoping, Elena. I will go for them.
Don't go, Edward. Don't go for them. Please give me a chance. I beg you, Edward.
I don't care.
Helen leaves Albert and lonely, intending to catch up Albert and Eleanor, who may now have left the kingdom. Then Helen follows Edward and tries to persuade him to forget Eleanor, but ignored by Edward. In the Goblin Forest, a fairy is looking for a flower. It was magic flower, which is believed by the fairies has the power to make anyone who breathes it will infect with anyone he saw the first time from the slab.
Finally, I got this flower. With this magical flower, I can make my very city even more crazy about me.
Not long after that, Lily heard a human voice. She immediately used invisible magic from humans. Lily then noticed the two humans arguing shit up. The two humans were Edward and Helen.
Can you stop lying, Helen?
What's wrong, Edward? Why do you guys people who love each other and want to separate them?
Stop, Helen. It's not your business. Who are you?
Edward, please give me a chance. I beg you, Edward.
Enough, Helen. Just leave me alone.
Lily, who is hearing their conversation, feels like watching a drama. She shook one's head, looked at Edward's attitude to Helen.
Such a stupid boy. I realize he's not handsome like my man. But why his attitude is so rude? I swear, I will curse him to be fall in love with the girl with this magical flower.
Passing Helen song makes me tired. As Albert goes so far, I think they must decide as tonight. And I think I have to ask Helen again.
A few moments later, Edward is sleeping under the tree. Lily feels an opportunity. She immediately flies to Edward, who is asleep. Lily notices his face and says,
You're not as handsome as Henry though, but you are the cheesy. Feel this curious dude. Just waiting for you. Bye, sweet boy.
On the way back to her house, Lily again with two humans are talking each other. She immediately used the invisible magic. The two humans was Albert and Eleanor.
You look so tired. Do you want to take some rest first for tonight?
Yeah, I'm really tired. Everything is so hard.
Then, let's take a seat here. I want to set you a bit here.
Oh, you so care about me.
If you feel tired, maybe you can take a seat. I'll protect you. I promise.
Oh, thank you, baby. Nice, sweetie.
Eleanor nodding her head, she felt deeply loved by Albert. Then she fell asleep. Shortly after, whom also exhausted, Albert accidentally fell asleep. On the other hand, Lily gets carried away, seeing romantic scenes from people she doesn't recognize. Lily, with all her ideas that never run out, is now thinking of making the relationship between these two humans will last the same forever. Lily purposely sprinkles the magic flower dust on Albert as well as Eleanor, so that when they get within each other, their love will be as strong as steel. However, just as she wants to sprinkle powder on Eleanor, Lily suddenly heard a human voice approaching. Lily's getting panicked. She immediately back to invisible mode, as she not yet had time to sprinkle the flower dust on Eleanor.
Edward, where are you, Edward?
When Albert and Helen stare at each other, that's when the magic works.
Helen? You're Helen,
What? Albert, are you drunk?
right? No, I'm not drunk, Helen. I think I'm in love with you. My heart can't stop beating looking at you.
Stop talking nonsense, Albert.
Why, Helen? What's wrong?
That's enough, Albert. I know Ed reject me, but don't ever make fun of me.
Helen, what are you doing here?
Help, I'm looking for Edward.
Edward?
Helen, stop looking for Edward. There's me. I can give you my love, but you can never get it.
What do you mean? Help, I think your boy is drunk. Maybe.
Helen, I'm not drunk. I just realized that I'm in love with Helen.
What? Are you crazy? Are you kidding me, Albert?
You better take care of your boy.
Helen, wait.
Albert, stop it. Why are you following me? You leave alone there.
I don't care, Helen. I don't want you walking alone.
Eleanor heard Albert said was crying. She wondered what happened to Albert. How can he change so quickly? On the other hand, Lily, who saw this, was panicked. She didn't expect her plan will fail and felt it was all going to be chaos. She immediately ran to chase Helen, Albert, and Eleanor. Helen was running. Then from a distance that was not so far, Helen finally see Edward, who was asleep. Helen is running faster to him and wake him up. Edward wakes up and the magic works. He immediately says that he loves Helen. Helen was surprised to hear Edward's confession. In the midst of her fear because of Albert, now Edward also adds to her fear.
Helen, I think I'm in love with you.
What? Edward, what's happened now? What's wrong with you, Edward? Are you teasing me?
What are you saying? I don't see you anymore.
Suddenly, Albert comes between them.
Stop it, Edward. I'm going to walk out. Helen, you forget. Just rejected. Even hurt you.
What do you know?
In the same time, Lily comes, seeing the situation really panic and dizzy. What she has done is really causing a mess and chaos. If kept quiet, this will be fatal, because she just realized that the effect of the flower is not a joke. Lily decides to remove the magic, even though it may be draining her energy, but she still dares to take the risk. Immediately she regrets remembering about the first plan that she'll give this magic to her lover. The spell spreads strongly and makes Albert, Eleanor, Helen, and Edward unconscious. That night, the forest that had previously been boisterous by the noise of humans and fairies became silent for a moment. The next morning, King of Andorra together is looking for the whereabouts of the missing Edward and Albert. He keeps searching his sons, and finally they find four humans who are asleep in the middle of the forest. The king and the warriors approach them, that now to be Edward, Albert, Eleanor, and Helen. The king wakes them up and asks what had happened. At the moment, the king breathed a sigh of relief, because both of their sons were fine. The king apologized to Albert for his action during the time.
My sons, Albert. I totally apologize for my dream. Albert sons. I totally lose my love, my sons.
Itu kayaknya punya temen. It's okay, Claire. I've forgiven you. I'm sad of your attitude without you too. However, how strong you decided to take away from Edward.
On the side of Edward, he also realized his mistake to Albert. He shouldn't continue to feel ambitious and selfish to his own brother. He also felt guilty for Helen. He regretted what he had done to Helen. He also apologized to her. He admits that, in fact, he doesn't love Eleanor. It's all because of his selfish feeling for Albert all this time.
Sure, we fought last night, but maybe I think it was just a dream.
Yeah, I think it's so.
Yeah, I also dream it too. In my dream, Albert in love with Helen, but it's like a real.
The four of them then thought about a dream that felt very real to them. The king listened to their stories with pleasure. The stories they tell become laughter that feels so warm. They feel happy, although it is like a dream, but thanks to it, they become harmonious again. The end.
Performance with some twist.
Check.
Waiting for connection.
Kanisa, as we know.
Okay, Kanisa, as we know, every drama has their own moral message, right? Yeah. In your opinion, what moral message we can take from this drama?
Wow, for me, it made me realize about something. Love, sometimes it can be sweet, sometimes it can be foolish. But it is the experience or the journey that counts.
Yes, I think so. The power of love, right? Sometimes irrational, but it has the power to overcome obstacles. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, after the performance, I will introduce the people who contributed
To the curse in the midnight drama, inspired by Midsummer Night Dream. Chairperson is Shiva Dwi Handayani. Secretary is Askia Sudarman. Scripter and director Mutiara Salsabila and Indah Nurrahma.
main character, moderator, Warga. Edward is M. Haikal Muzaki. Helen is Khairani Diva. Eleanor is Denara Sapinka. Lily is Intan. And for the division, there are three people. Ahlam Syahira, Askia Sudarman, and Ratu Salimah. Okay, for the event division, Kia Santi Yusrina, Siti Sofia, Najwa Salimah, Nur Salama, Angel Moj, Khairul Rifki. Property division, Warda Hamidah, Muhammad Fauzan, Ruziah Rianti, and Ismail Faiz. And consumption division, Ruziah Rianti, Muhammad Haikal Muzaki. And then the last is costume and makeup, Denara Sapinka, Siti Sofia, Khairani Diva, and Shiva Dwi Handayani. Thanks for
Wow, thank you so much for class 10A for the amazing performance. Guys, unfortunately, time flies so fast. Well, today, we witnessed an incredible display of talent, creativity, and teamwork. The performance of King Lear by class 5B and the Midsummer Night Dream by class 5A were nothing short of spectacular.
We are truly grateful to everyone who made this event possible. Our esteemed lecturers, the University Foundation, and all of the students who work tirelessly behind the scenes.
To our beloved audience, your support, enthusiasm, and applause added so much energy to today's event. Thank you for being part of this special occasion.
We hope you enjoy the performance and found inspiration in the artistry and effort shown on stage.
On behalf of organizing team, we sincerely apologize for any shortcomings during today's event.
For the last event is closing. Let us close with a prayer, asking Allah for His blessing and guidance in all that we do. Together, let's recite Hamdalah.
That's all from us. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay.